So, I've been telling you guys that I've been directed to study the Jewish culture, their beliefs, the traditions, their customs, and things of that nature. And, I was listening to someone read from their Tanakh, that is like the Jewish Bible. It's in Hebrew, but the guy, he reads it in Hebrew first, and then he translates it on the screen into the English, format, so that those who are listening who don't understand Hebrew can understand. So he's like a professor or a teacher of the Tanakh, put it like that. And as I was listening to compare certain parts of the Torah or the Tanakh, what they call, against the Bible, and he was merely speaking of Genesis so far. He hasn't gotten further than that because that's the video I decided to watch. He talked about Jacob. He talked about how Jacob wrestled with an angel, but he said it wasn't an angel, it was a man. He felt like it was Esau, and ironically, during his presentation, he was speaking about how they don't need a mediator. There's no going between when speaking to God or praying to God. They don't put anybody in the middle of that. They directly speak to God, Jehovah, Elohim. And I remember, and I've read that the Lord said, no one goes to the Father but through me. So, interesting thing, my mom said, hey, this part of it was said to the Jews, so therefore they can no longer speak to God directly, which that's a plausible case. But if they never acknowledged Jesus coming, then they still feel today that they can directly speak to God without a mediator. So it was interesting, to find out that they don't believe in a Messiah right now. Not one that has already come. The one that stood in front of them and spoke with them and taught from the same scriptures that they read, the scrolls that they read, they still believe that he was not the Messiah. They're still waiting for the Messiah today. So therefore, they still pray directly to God. Interesting.